Okay. I saw that the timer wasn't working. Okay.
Let's just check. As usual, that weird moment that I never know if it's working or not. I believe in the day that this transaction will be very smooth. It's working so good. Let's go. Morning. Well, you know the drill is for me it's still morning. I know majority of you are not in the morning. I hope you guys jump to the chat, say hello. Salim, first my man, how are you? Is it still my first sip of coffee? I'm literally just reviving my body. Good to be back. Second day, second live of 2026. Finally back and locked in. You know what I mean? Um, since I don't know how were you guys during December, but things have been very slow, right? December was also very slow for crypto in general, so it's very good help us to have some time to slow down. But people takes time to get back to traction, and I'm happy that now I'm finally, moving. The shitty part, and I have been mentioning this a lot, is I have my birthday like now at Sunday here in Australia, and I'm not really in the mood for party, or you know go nuts or celebrate, because I'm more like, let's focus. But anyways, my birthday have been always like this. Of course I can change, I that would be great if I could, but anyways, I can't. I just gonna post about the live in my Telegram. Guys, if you can, please retweet if you are on Twitter. We are also doing like the live stream now on YouTube, but if you can, give a retweet on Twitter because it helps a lot, Also comment something cool in the comments. Also helps. You know the drill. Free, nice. Many of you I already have seen in the chat so many times. So, you know, why not do something good today? And we're gonna definitely have a good time together. I want to talk about pretty much, we're gonna do the same drill as usual, have a conversation, take a look in the market, because I know that we have going a little bit down in the last 24 hours. The name of the live actually state my statement and my belief for the moment. So I'm pretty chill and feeling with time, let's say. But anyways, I want to hear your opinion. So come to the chat, talk with me. Talk with me. Let's have a talk. Share the live with man, anyone and everyone. Doesn't matter. Just share. That helps a lot. I also want to talk and discuss some stuff, because Twitter has finally starting making some improvements. Like, finally, I don't think you guys realize how long it's been since Elon Musk said that Twitter would be the next competitor for Twitch. It's been like more than 2 years. I will never forget when in my mind, I stated to myself, like, I will be doing the live streams on Twitter, and once, this new, let's say, compare this new platform that will be able to be as good as Twitch is ready, I will be here already doing the lives. But it took 2 years, Elon is definitely very busy, I know, and Twitter is so shitty. There is so many things that they need to get better. I understand, but it's just It's just frustrating, right? Well, I'm just posting the live here on my Telegram. If you can, post about the live, retweet. I just also I was sending to my friend here on Telegram, and I saw he's saying that um he just reached a good mark of followers on Twitter, and instantly he lost like 100 followers, something like that. Unfortunately, guys, I don't know how many of you here grind for this Twitter madness, let's say. But Twitter is skeptical. Twitter is a place where more than ever we see people now starting to say good things about it, but at the same time they are still having to improve a lot of stuff and do better, which is a shame. But that's okay. We are not in a hurry, right? Not so much in a hurry. Guys, come to the chat, say hello. Let's have a good talk. Let's have a good moment. Today I'm on my own. Yesterday I had my first ever live stream of this year with Annabelle, which was really good, really good. We talked about how it's been the beginning of this year. I don't know how it's been for you, so share with me because I didn't really plan, like usually on December holidays, like before Christmas or getting close to Christmas, I travel many times because back in Brazil, like it's so hot. I don't really like the hot. And after I had the snow Christmas, I fell in love. So I always wanted to have the snowy Christmas. So it's been like 3 years where I always go to a place that is cold and I am like doing snowboard and in the snow. And this time, I didn't really plan this to happen, just happen. But this time, I had more like a really relaxed time than any other time ever, which was really good because I was knitting, for real. But like when we get back, it's kind of it's a crazy feeling, especially for me because I have been very active, like forever, since I first started. There was like never a time where I had like 5 days straight not open ads. This never happened. I think the limit that I had was like 2 days. This didn't happen during these holidays, but it was different. Even then, I was like posting. I was not pushing myself to be like, oh my god, the engagement is shitty, the market is crap, but I need to be doing something here. I kind of allowed myself, more, which was very good, But now that I'm getting back, it's very hard to get back to all the routine you had before you went to the, doing nothing mode. Mm, my new mug, guys. I have one of the big. I mean, for someone that travels a lot and is still like moving places, I have a great collection of mugs. And this particular here is the one that is from Starbucks. Is like the one that the name is like I went there collection, something like that. And but the problem like is a fucking huge mug. Huge. Um I mean it's really so big. And I have I think like 5 or 7 from different places. So you can imagine that my kitchen, the majority of the places to store shit is with mugs. Yeah. Pedro, what's up? Sabi, hello, my brother. Guys, don't forget to retweet the room. I don't see you guys sharing retweets, so let's go. As I said, it's completely free and helps a lot. And as I was mentioning, I forgot to finish my thought, but I was mentioning that Twitter is finally making some improvements here on live streams. So right now, I'm able to see the analysis of how many people joined the live, how long it took, um, the peak of users, peak of watchers, listeners, you know. So I believe that finally we are improving. I have been like checking this part on Twitter configurations for live streams for like more than a year, and always just like showed the error. You know, it was clearly like they were like not working on that for the past year and a half, but now finally they are working, and and I can see improvement, so I'm very happy. Like finally, you know, it was more than time. Mm. Oh. um for those that joined yesterday, as you can see today, we don't have a lot of sun out there. Yesterday we had like just a small part of the floor with sun, and my little baby, I just had to leave this like a little bit open so he could like lay down like closer there so he could have some sun because he loves sun. But today we are in a sad day because we do not have sun. It's very cloudy. Yesterday we had 40 degrees Celsius here. It was horrible, horrible, horrible. The air condition took like in the living room, which is bigger, it took forever to really start like feeling good. I don't know what you guys think. Is it do you believe that it's kind of how can I say? It's kind of dark the room. Do you think I should have more light on me? Let me know in the chat, guys, please, because um in Brazil, I had bought. I think it's one of the best thing that I will have to get here as well. It was like a plate. No, not a plate. No, a plate. A plate. Kind of not a plate. It was like a big like this size here. This size here, and it was like light. It was from Razer, and it would come like above my desk and directly in front of me. Right now, I have like one ring here. I was supposed to have this other shit here, but right now it's just like with no battery, I guess. And I also have like a Jana sign, which is in pink, in the back here. So I don't know. And also, as I cannot close everything because of the little boy, it's kind of, a little bit not perfect. Uh, Let me share a couple of things. To start, I will be sharing my screen with you guys. Don't forget, come to the chat. Come to the chat, and the chat is the one that you click in the live, and then you are in the chat, not the comments, okay? Comments and chat are different shit. I also was kind of planning to change my cell phone in my birthday, but I don't think I will do that. I had holidays now, Christmas, spent a lot like sending gifts to my family, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing that, but let's see. I hope you guys are enjoying and having a good time. I can really tell you that I'm having a great time with the whole sharing sharing the countdown for the birthday. As I said, and I keep saying the same. Thank you so much for being part of that, because it's been kind of actually a hard year for me. I mean, I won't say hard year. That is not the right way to say it. Just being like, I have been struggling more because it's the first time that I am like for the longest time away from all my family, and also like having all these special dates afar from everyone. So it's been the first time. So I literally had the Christmas and then New Year's and then now my birthday. Everything far from everyone, you know. So anyway, just to give a recap, guys, you need to click in the live right here, okay? Don't click here because you're gonna go to the comment. Just click in the live stream, and then you're gonna be inside the part where I can see you guys' comments, okay? So please come talk with me. Let's have a conversation. Um, Also, now that I am back and I have been like locked in into organizing my content, organizing my year ahead. Some of the things that I did was setting back what is my content, what are the times that I'm posting, the type of content that I'm doing. And it's been great, you know. I love doing these things in the beginning of the year where we are just like reorganizing everything. But I hope you guys are enjoying like these 4 days. This was the yesterday picture. I created a list of gifts. Like it's stuff very cheap, by the way, like $20, but I just did because I had a lot of people like asking me like, Jana, what do you want for birthday? And I guess it sounds I mean, for the ones that are really serious, I don't want you to be sending me money only, you know, not in the birthday we want something very, I don't know, is a moment that we are more into feeling connected with the people, you know. So I did created a list, so why not? Such a cutie, right? Look at this. So cute. Guys, I should have been buying Bitcoin at the time. Look, the guy is reflective now. He knows what mom is talking, and he's like, Mommy, we could be so much better if you had bought fucking Bitcoin. This was literally 2019. If I had bought Bitcoin at the time, where we would be, let me see here. Mm. If I had bought by, I mean, I would have definitely be so good. Guys, we are always good. Okay, I don't want to go to that direction. Uh, okay, yeah. Oh my God. No way. Lower than 10,000. That is not real. Jesus Christ. But you know, I was here when we also had the 20,000. I can still remember my feelings at the time. I was like, is the end? I was still fresh, of course. It's just like getting started. Um, mm, okay. So I think that was the thing that I was looking to show you guys. Also, if you have not participated, we do have a giveaway going on, guys. Okay, participate. You know, we still have like not enough entries. I think people don't didn't realize because I guess when sometimes the giveaway is not exactly as people are used to see, like giveaway and then the giveaway, people just miss out. So fucking participate. There is literally only 15 entries. Oh, sorry. There is only 15 entries, and you know, I will be picking the winner between today and tomorrow, so we still have time. So if you want to do it, just come here, scroll down, and retweet. And as usual, don't forget the moment you can just retweet the live, man. Just retweet. You're gonna be helping us a lot, okay? Um, I mean, maybe scroll. To be honest, I don't think really scrolling down on Twitter give us too much insight of what is going on. I know a lot of people have been talking about the updates on Twitter and how they like the following and the for you. I hate the for you. I see some fucking random shit that shows to me, you know. like really random stuff that shows to me from people that of course I don't follow and don't have any, there is no reason for that thing to be showing. Alex, shamefully, I entered 2006 in the worst shape of my life. Don't worry, brother. You're gonna get back. It is a shame that actually, like, I myself, I was in a fucking great shape before my fight at the until the end of last year, and then things started to decrease as the fight passed. Of course, I was not eating. I was not almost not eating a lot of stuff. So, Daniel, how are you managing the heat, Jana? Man, yesterday I was telling her. Yesterday was 40 degrees. It was insane, insane, man, insane. But look, in Brazil we also have this type of weather. The only difference is that here in Australia it's very weird because yesterday we had 40 degrees. Today we are having like 25 maximum, you know? So, but tomorrow we're gonna be back at 40 degrees, and then after it's gonna also be lower again. And it's like, why? It changed a lot. But I mean, it's very common. We have the same in Brazil. And that is the thing that I mentioned to a lot of people. I don't like hot weather because I really don't. I don't enjoy this time. Like 40 degrees Celsius. Even though I my apartment has a balcony, a big balcony, and it's always windy, so I can't really stand to be outside. And have a good time. But the moment that you put yourself out and you are in the heat in the sun, you are straight away into, oh my god, I can handle this. Of course, if you go to the pool or the beach, you can go inside, but the air is just so bad, so I really don't like. G Chains, how are you, brother? How man? Good Christmas, good New Year's. I hope you had a great holidays during December. I think I saw you active on many live streams. I was so chill during December, so chilling. But finally, I'm back to the game. Literally, like starting to slowly getting into my routine again. Mm. Timo, hi everyone. Hello, my brother. How are you, guys? Share with me your thoughts. Even I mean, how was your holidays? How was your December? I do think that even though a lot of people were complaining, I mean, when crypto is not doing shit, everyone complains, right? But a lot of people were complaining that December we didn't had anything happening. But it was great, guys, because this way we have time to chill. We need to chill, guys. We need to chill. We need to have that. I don't think people don't give the credits that these moments that we have, they are so good for us. Midnight. Happy New Year, Jana. Happy New Year for you too, my love. How are you? How was your holidays? Guys, by the way, I always make sure to follow everyone that stopped by in the chat. So just participate in the chat. I will be following you back. I really appreciate the people that comes to say hello and to have a conversation. Okay, I think we can also take a look in the market now. We have warm up enough. Don't forget, guys, give a fucking retweet. You can do it. It's for free and helps a lot. Meanwhile, I will leave you because I will take more coffee. I will leave you with this beautiful picture of this lady taking this bath, a bubble bath, without realizing she could be buying Bitcoin at nothing more than $20,000. So it's just a reminder of shit we could have, but it's okay because now we can buy as well. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Let me get more coffee. Stay looking at this beautiful picture, this beautiful face. Just thinking that fucking Jana. Yeah, you could have, but you didn't. That's okay. What is that they ask? Bro, I don't know if you guys do this. I mean, mm, I am sure it has passed in your mind, but it's just funny because take your cell phone now or whatever and look at a picture, look at something of just you doing something silly, like 5 years ago, four, three, you know. And then I'm like, man, Jesus, look at this silly lady doing whatever random I was doing. She could be buying fucking Bitcoin. You know, she is back, Danny. Brother, how are you, man? Guy, I mean, really, do this experiment, okay? I think there is also one. I need to show you this one. Wait. Um, I swear, try this experiment. Take your cell phone. GM, my man, Tay. GM, brother, how are you? Guys, I follow everyone that joins me here, so just make sure to say hello, come to the chat. I will be following all of you guys, okay? Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget, if you can, retweet the room if you are having fun. If you are not, I mean, that's okay. Uh, okay, let me show you this. I think was the first time that I posted talking about I could be buying Bitcoin, but this was what I was doing instead. This is one. I could be buying Bitcoin 2017. But instead, I was being this silly, beautiful Jana. Guys, at the time, I mean, let's be real. At the time, it was just so insane and so hard to buy. Okay, I did had a friend, which maybe was around this time, like 2017, 2000 something. That he went to buy Bitcoin, and the work he had to do to get a wallet and to get stuff in his computer, I was disgusted. I don't know if it is the right way to say, but you know what I mean. By the amount of work he had to do it, you know. I really was like, what the fuck? This is insane. So yeah, I wouldn't buy. I wouldn't have bought, you know. But still, it is funny. It's a funny exercise to do it. Let me see if I can find this other one because it's so funny, and I know you guys love to laugh. Everyone likes to laugh. Where is this shit? Shit. Right here. Just this one. Me in 2007 instead of, I mean, 2007 that I couldn't be buying Bitcoin, and I think this was supposed to be 2017. I think I posted again with uh yeah, it's 2017. Me 2017 instead of buying Bitcoin. Okay, guys, if you have ever done this exercise, do it today. You're gonna laugh. It's gonna be a good experience. I know it's funny, I know it's weird, but it is the reality. We cannot deny. There is no reason to deny. Look at this beautiful lady. Just being. a natural beauty and a funny character in Brazil. While Jesus Christ. Anyway, that is okay, guys. That is okay. Guys, come to the fucking chat. Say hello. Talk with me. How was your holidays? How was Christmas? What are you guys expecting for this year? Let's take a look in the market now. What the fuck have been happening? Let me take a sip of the coffee. Okay. Um, let me put this back here. Okay. So, as you can see in my in the name here of the live, we I expect from again my sources and the people that I respect and believe, my financial guys, they have the belief that we go down before we going up. Okay, so the idea is that we still gonna see bottles, okay, before we going really see what Bitcoin can do. And I believe that this is similar with Ben. Ben is the guy that I share with you guys. I have shared multiple times already. I love watching his videos. Maybe we can watch one of his videos today. I think it's kind of his not theory. He doesn't have theories, but one of his options that he says that at the end of this year we would be, maybe running to higher and higher and maybe seeing Bitcoin all-time highs and then Bitcoin 150. I do not believe, I don't know what you guys think, believing about Bitcoin 200, 250,000. I'm not sure, at least not this year. I think we have a lot of shit going on right now. Hello, Ty. How are you, brother? I don't know how to say your name. Thank you for joining. Guys, retweet the lives for free. So we came down a little bit. We also yesterday we shared here about the silver. So for those that doesn't know, market is all about rotation of money, right? So as an economy, it's like retail put money buying shit. People in the industry that are getting the money use the money to make more shit so then they can sell more shit and then people can buy more shit. That is the way our economy works. So right now, I mean, not right now, but December was the month of gold and then silver. Gold and silver are shining like madness, and then our belief, our hope, maybe even. I mean, not hope, but happens. We just never really are sure when it's happening. But the rotation of money is real, guys. So after we see gold reaching all-time highs, all the latest cycles of Bitcoin, we saw Bitcoin going to all-time highs soon after. How much soon? We no one can really say, but it just will happen, is that kind of thing that will happen. It's just like a matter of when exactly. Yesterday we were talking with Annabelle here, and she was telling me that she could buy silver at lower than $30. And I was saying to her, I was so proud of her buying when I think she mentioned that was when people started talking about the potential of the silver also going high and seeing all-time highs, etc. But yeah, we are still going pretty good here. Now we have been a little bit lower. We went to highers here. I think was 82, which is good. I don't know. I think we did mention yesterday about potential of seeing highs or not. Well, to be honest, I would never say, and I never said that not holding commodities such as silver, gold, or any other mineral that you know is wild, no, not wild, widely, which is like really used everywhere. I don't think it's a bad thing ever. It's not a bad thing ever. It is a good always, you know. So I hope some of you have. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the news here. Um, so this was during like this 20 oh no, sorry, this was January 6th, was a little bit more than last 24 hours. Bitcoin ETFs attract almost 700 million in trading day of 2026, in the second trading day. Okay, that is good. ETFs have drawn strong inflows. Bitcoin ETFs bagged, bringing over 1.1 billion in net positive inflow. Following two consecutive months of outflows. Yeah, we talked about this multiple times here in the lives. We have been seeing outflows, like heavy outflows on ETFs, which again, guys, is okay. It's okay. Let them sell. It's better for us. Um, the price of used soil is the latest of the last 5 years. That means we will have lower inflation, lower low interest, and rising price for risk on asset. Yes, yes, brother. Yes. I think I did this. Was a post also explaining. I'm not explaining, but just with a visual thing for those that doesn't understand exactly about the inflation and how that make banks and everyone put more money, etc. And that flow just showed like perfect how this shit works. So yes. My man, I was watching your post um, before about you saying that you entered 2026 in the worst shape. Don't worry, brother. Come on. Mm. Oil price, petrol. Okay, but Daniel, what will happen now with Venezuela getting back to the game? US will massively will be taking how can I say control over. They will be just helping, right? Helping until Venezuela can get back in their feet. Maybe we'll take 1 year, maybe we'll take 1 decade, maybe we'll take 1 century, right? That is the issue, I guess. But let's take a look in the you soy you mentioned here. I don't think I can the price for the oil. Hello, shoot. They will help a lot of people get out of the poverty. They man, I think I mean I didn't post about this because I really don't want to. Guys, sometimes I believe that I don't trade or I really don't get more excited or in the direction of trading because I just don't like to be paying attention too much to news and politician and all of this bullshit. I hate, you know, being pay attention to that so much. But what just happened is great for Venezuela. It's great even to for Brazil, okay? Because Brazil right now is going to the opposite direction of US, even uh, opposite direction of Argentina. Our current president is a very close-minded, and he now wants to nationalize and close everything. If we keep closing Brazil, we are screwed because we, of course, we are not self. Develop, or we are not in a good space, and we are extremely corrupt, so it's not a good thing. So we are going to the direction of Venezuela, so that is so shit. So Trump being now in Venezuela, it will help a lot of Venezuelanos, and it will be great for overall South America. The big picture is a little bit more bearish, I would say, because just the way things happen will cause a lot of madness around the world. But I guess we pay the price. I am streaming on StreamYard right now. Why? You don't like? So I don't know what you guys think. For those that trade, let me know this, because when I saw the news about what just happened with Venezuela and Trump, I felt that we would go down, or the market would shake a little bit. I guess it didn't shake. It started actually going up. I'm not sure if maybe didn't react to this big thing. But soon we're gonna see the petrol, oil, petrol. What? How can I say the name of the petrol stuff? You know, getting cheaper. U.S. will get better. Inflation will go lower. His his assets such as crypto will get more people, more eyes. Gambling, predictions market, betting, all of that shit will get more people excited about. Oil prices and also electricity is important, 100%. And unfortunately or not, I mean, whatever, the moment that US is able to start feeling better about these two things, the rest of the world and everybody, all the markets will be reacting positively. Shad, hey love, how are you? Guys, don't forget you can retweet the room. It helps a lot. Why retweet? Because Jana is such a good soul, bringing good information, just chilling with you guys, having a good time, talking about the best US economy. Let's go. Um, but okay, let's get back here. Guys, this is the Benjamin. I love this guy. I love this guy.
While it is, in my opinion, a bear market, it's actually kind of different than the last two bear markets in the sense that we've topped on apathy rather than euphoria. I think in early 2026, I think there's going to be a counter trend rally by Bitcoin. It's not always wise to hold a basket of altcoins for 3 or 4 years in the hopes you can get lucky with an all season. Having the majority of your crypto portfolio be in Bitcoin is the way to be successful.
I love this guy.
We saw that gold just reached a new all-time high. Some headlines are saying that this is because
I don't think you guys can hear. Just let me check this. Guys, do you think I need more light here? Or do you think it's kind of good the way it is right now? I don't know. I think I need more. You hear it? Fucking shit. My bad. My bad. Yo, Joshua, Jim brother, how are we going today? Okay, guys, I will say again for those that didn't heard this, Benjamin, I love this guy. Okay, he's
expectations or
the
of
guy that
more
I
rate cuts from the
most of the
Fed.
time I
We
listen
see
and I
that the
watch.
S&P has also been going through its all-time.
For those that doesn't know, also I have my Telegram group where I'm always posting news and stuff. I posted about the SIP as well. So if you are not there yet, please join. I will leave in the comments the link. I'm good, Joshua. I'm good. How are you? How was your holidays?
highs. So the question is, why isn't Bitcoin following this pattern as well?
Yeah, it's a good question. I've sort of kind of related the current environment to the 2019 style environment where Bitcoin started showing weakness. Couple months before quantitative tightening ended. You could argue that Bitcoin is more closely tied to liquidity and rate cuts than other aspects of the market, like precious metals and stocks. With stocks, you have a lot of passive flows through 401ks. Precious metals, I feel like this is just normally when inflation is an issue and there's this expectation that the Fed's going to come to the rescue. Normally, gold, silver, precious metals in general do really, really well. People like to buy hard assets, especially during times of uncertainty. And so I think Bitcoin has sort of lost the attention right now. It feels very much like 2019 to me, where we just came out of a bull market, but the bull market was mostly led by Bitcoin, and there was not an alt season after Bitcoin topped out. And you did eventually get an alt season, but it took another year and a half for that to actually happen. So I think that Bitcoin is struggling in a sense because there's this 4-year cycle historically associated with Bitcoin where it tends to top out in the fourth quarter of the post-halving year, whereas that's not really as much of a thing with stocks as it is for crypto. And so I think you have the headwinds of the 4-year cycle, where people just kind of
Caption.
assume that it tops in the fourth quarter of
Benjamin
the
is a
post-halving year.
legend.
You also have quantitative tightening
I
in
have
having
been
ended
following
in
him for the
December,
last few
and
months.
Bitcoin
Man,
found that top in
I have been
October, noting
following
that in
him for
2019,
a couple
Bitcoin
of
topped in
years, I
June, and
guess.
quantitative
I
tightening
love this
ended in
guy.
August. So there's just a lot of similarities. And then the last thing I think is that crypto really thrives on attention. And I track something called the social interest, like social risk, I guess you could call it. Here's the social risk, and it's relatively low. And so if we color code the price of Bitcoin by social interest, right, this is the first cycle at the end of the post-halving year that we topped on apathy rather than euphoria, right?
Guys, I mean, this is one of the things that I have been mentioning many times because Ben have been pushing and saying this over and over again, and it always, you know, let me also mention this quick. I believe that we have different type of traders. We have the traders that are more seasonal traders. We have the daily traders. We have the scalp traders. Uh, Many are different, and many are paying attention on particular different timelines. My type, I'm a long-term investor. I really don't trade. I just, I pay attention here and there, and then I change money as we go. This is one of the indicators that it makes more sense, of course, combined with some other things that makes this cycle so peculiar, right? And this is exactly what he was mentioning here about we had Bitcoin reaching all-time highs in apathy, and not really euphoria, which is exactly what happened in all the other cycles, which doesn't mean that needs to be always in euphoria. And I guess this is something that I love about Benjamin. Is just because he's not like how can I say, he's not attached to his theory, and trying to make his theory looks good and plausible. He's just like saying this is what I look and what I believe, and then there is all of these other probabilities, possibilities, and he's a pretty much Bitcoin maxi, which is okay. I believe and I respect. I think a lot of people could be more like that. Jana, you look gorgeous. Thank you, brother. Actually, it's the first time that I'm using this dress from BT Game. It's actually a dress that is for tennis. It's to play tennis. But as you can see, I'm not playing tennis. But I'm always using workout clothes at home. So
So when it's red, you have a lot of retail interest, like 2017 and 2021. But this one, we topped on apathy rather than euphoria. And it actually more closely resembles 2019, where we topped on apathy rather than euphoria. And back then, Bitcoin just slowly started to bleed. And then eventually we had the pandemic. It led to a lot of rate cuts. It led to a lot of money printing, and then Bitcoin went to new all-time highs. So I kind of think we're in like this phase of the cycle where we're just kind of slowly bleeding, waiting for looser monetary policy. And my guess is that we're not going to really get the looser monetary policy we're looking for until sometime after Jerome Powell is replaced as chair of the Federal Reserve. And that's not going to happen until May of 2026. So I see continued headwinds, macro headwinds for Bitcoin into the first half of 2026. What that
Yeah, so I mentioned about this in the live before, just saying that looking in the overall picture, I don't believe that now we're gonna go all-time highs from the moment we are on. I don't believe we go to all-time highs. I believe we go still finding a bottom for the no bottle no bottle is bottom maybe, yeah, whatever. And then we go, you know, all-time highs. GM Lord, yeah, brother. Oh, I need more coffee. Jonah Legend. Oh shit, guys, I spilled coffee in all my computer in the beginning of December. I don't know if you guys were during that live. It was a great live because I spilled coffee in all my computer and I kept doing the live. This is a professional, you see? Super Cycle then. Bro, I don't even, it's so funny because when we are not, let's say, studying too much, or when we don't understand too much, people are saying now is the bear market. We are in a bear market. And then we're gonna have a bull market when the market start going up, and then we are in the end of this year. Some people will already say, okay, now we're gonna have a bull market, but for some others, we have just a super cycle. We never really had a bear market. So yeah, maybe I've been looking some indicators here and there, and then now with what I believe, which is very similar to what Ben says, is we are can say we are in a super cycle maybe, and then at the end of this year, we're gonna have Bitcoin going to all-time highs. This is what I believe. Um, BTC closed 2025 with lower 6%, and this is the first 4-year cycle where is no 3 years of growth in a row. So 2026 gonna be interesting, I think. That is a good information. Thank you for bringing that up. Closed 2025 year with lower 6%, -6% growth, and this is the first 4-year cycle where is no 3-year growth in a row. Yes, exactly. I mean, everything makes this cycle so unique and different. Top analytics from Jana, bro. No, I'm just literally like I repeating what I study and talking the things that I believe from what we see. So, yeah, and again, guys, it's so interesting to see everything that is happening. I say this all the time. We are part of crypto, and we are being part of this in the VIP seats. We are seeing all the magic happen in front of us. We can be betting what the fuck will happen. We can be predicting in the predictions market what will happen. At the end of the day, everything is betting, guys. Don't lie to yourself. And we can make money as long as we go, right? So keep going in the news. Again, if you guys are not in my Telegram, I put the link below in the comments. I have all these news. I share daily news there with the analysis that I mean, it's just a preview of each news from ChatGPT. It's very good to start your day, so definitely follow and join the group. Okay, we have more files for Bitcoin and Solana ETF, which is good. Uh, Telegram revenue jumps to 870 million in H1 2025, 2 billion full year target. Okay, but this was climbed at 65%, while Tonecoin write-downs and 500 million in frozen bonds have added pressure. I will definitely be creating some content about this later. For you guys know me. I mean, I have been working and I have been being ambassador for Tone for more than a year. I strongly believe in Telegram and the potential that it has. It has, you know. I think a lot of people have like they don't really understand Tone. They don't really understand Telegram and Tone. But guys, there is a lot of shit that are happening, and many people are not realizing, and Telegram is leading the way. So stay tuned for that content. I definitely want to share more about that later on when I can be writing. Um, Sold like one BTC for silver at the top, and I'm feeling good about it. Good for you, man. Good for you. That's great. Could you buy silver at what price? Good to hear your thoughts, Jana. Bro, my pleasure. Thank you. You are truly a goddess. Thank you. Thank you. Um, guy, I mean, and let me say this once again. Let me say this once again. Um, I have been doing live streams on Twitter for more than 2 years. More than 2 years. The chat people didn't even knew they could come to a chat when I started doing the live stream. And I started because Elon Musk was doing the World of Warcraft live stream, you know, and I was like, holy shit, I mean, what the fuck? And he was like, oh, Twitter live streams will become a competitor for Twitch. And everyone was like, wow, you know? For me, it was like, okay, let's start building up and let's start doing something here because that is very good, very potential. But it took 2 years to anything start moving. But what I can tell you now is finally I can open the analysis and I can go to lives in my Twitter. And in the analysis, I can start seeing like people that are joining, people that are speaking in the chat, how many people are watching while I'm talking. So now that I see that there is real improvements because this was off for more than a year. Even the option showing, it was off, not working. Like you would click and show something went wrong. So I believe now finally we're gonna start moving more about the live streams, and I'm very happy that I have been doing the live streams regardless for all this time. Sometimes it have been just hard because I moved countries, I had a lot of travels, and it's been kind of chaotic. But I believe that finally I'm kind of you know um, back into having a proper routine and understanding the way that I'm able to keep doing. Analytics and X. Have you been doing this? Man, I have been doing the streams for 2 years. I swear to you. Let's stop the. Just let me take a look here quickly as we are. Jupiter launched Jupe USD stablecoin backed by BlackRock. Ah, guys, again, if you have never read my content about stable coins, what the fuck is happening? Why everyone is launching a fucking stable coin? Read now. The reason is the fucking Genius Act, which create proper red legislation from creation of course was US and create proper legislation and rules and blah 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 for stable coins. So now there is legitimacy attached to stable coins. So literally every fucking platform wants to have their own stable coin. The game and how you can win from this stuff, you can read in my thread, which now I have the desire to show here. You see, guys, I have so much good content. All the good content, by the way, if you go to the highlights in my page, is the place you're gonna find a lot of shit that you will see a reason on why this or that is happening. And if you compare with my content, you're gonna see that I was talking about that shit a long time ago. Uh, Maybe it's this one. I did talk about this more than once, but pretty much, stablecoins are booming again. This was September 2025, guys. 2025. I was explaining why stablecoins are booming and pretty much just saying like we were having more and more stablecoin being minted and a lot of shit were happen. So just come here and take a look into that. There is other place that I also talked about the stablecoins dominance and the Genius Act. Guys, the Genius Act is really fucking genius from US because it's the way that they're gonna put dominance into the US dollar on chain. So really check that out, guys. Check that out. I really don't know where is it. Sometimes I also forgot to bookmark. I mean, I forgot to put in highlights, so you know the drill. But it's this right here. Look, this beauty lady. Mhm. The Genius Act and how much genius it is. When Trump era began, the US realized on-chain movement couldn't be stopped. So instead of fighting, they did something genius. Without the power to stop a revolution, they choose to lead it. Instead of launching a government CBDC, more compliance, which this was discussed many times, where it's like a stable coin that would be from the banks, like U.S. banks, national bank. The U.S. legalized private regulated crypto dollars, backed by the U.S. Treasury, which is very, very important. Now keeping in mind, and for those that I still have people, I mean, the world is still like that. They look at stable coins as not safe or whatever. Right now, all the ones that are passing by the Genius Act, they are backed by U.S. Treasury. They are safer, trusted, and now move globally through blockchains and not banks. The dollar is just become borderless, running 24/7. So the good side is that is the decentralized U.S. monetary power. Can you understand? Can you see this? On the other hand, it also means that US just found a way to extend its financial dominance into every blockchain on Earth. The dollar didn't lose power; it just gained a new form. Guys, again, the problem for maybe some nations, some people. For years, many nations have been trying to escape the dollar dominance. So, de-dollarization. Everyone, many places talk about this, especially the South America and some more poor countries talked about creating other currencies, something that, they didn't have to use US as the main comparison. Nations have been building alliance and creating their own digital money system to reduce the US influence. Well, with the Genius Act, what was harder becomes even harder. Why it looks like simple? It looks like simple regulation. The Genius Act makes a huge, if not the most important moment for the future of global finance. I swear to God, this is one of the most important things for you guys to pay attention. You know, I will even retweet, I will post this again as article because this is the most important thing. And I have been talking about this for more than a year, for more than, I don't even know, like for a real, real long time. Real long time, guys. So please take a look into this. As I said, let me just show you this quickly. Mm, First time ever, we now have this. Okay, so we can, let me take like a old one. You can see the views, you can see the replies total, you can see the amount of people that were watching while you were doing. This is finally improvements for live streams. So now I feel that we're gonna start to have more movements, you know. Wow, man, you can see, you can see that is your name. I like that. I support your stream with a repost. You are simply destined for success. Thank you, my brother. I love these kind words. Thank you so much. By the way, I mentioned these guys. I will now make sure to be doing this with all of you. I follow everyone that stopped by in my live streams, say hello and talk with me. Appreciate you guys giving your time and staying here with me. Means a lot. And I'm doing this daily. You know, we take a look in the market. After we take a look in the market, I close the live stream on YouTube and we keep a little bit more just playing and having some fun and just chilling a little bit. And then I go get back to the real life. I go, you know, do some work. But I guess after talking some market stuff and looking around, we are back. We are able to chill a little bit. So for now, I will close the live on the on YouTube, and we're gonna keep going a little bit more here on Twitter. Okay, for those that watched the live on YouTube, thank you so much. I see you tomorrow.